Okay, so welcome back to my set series. Today, we will be learning about the properties of real numbers. So, meron tayong mga different properties of real numbers. No? So, the first one is closure. So, closure property basically says na dapat yung sum or yung product nung two na real numbers ay dapat equal din sa isang real number. Okay? Yun lang sinasabi niya. So, a plus b, wherein a and b are real numbers, should be also a real number. Or a times b should also be a real number. So, for example, minus 5 plus 10, negative 5 is a real number, 10 is a real number, so dapat yung sagot ay 5, which is also a real number. Okay? So, pwede rin naman minus 5 times 10, so minus 50, which is also still a real number. Okay? So, yun yung closure property. Next is the commutative property. Okay? So, commutative. So, basically, the order, okay? Order ng addition or multiplication does not matter. Okay? So, kunyari, a plus b, wherein both of them are real numbers, equal dapat yan sa b plus a. So, kunyari, 4 plus 5 ay equal sa 9 and equal din yan sa 5 plus 4. Okay? So, pwede rin yan sa multiplication, no? A times b equals b times a. Okay? So, 7 times 2 equals 14, equal din yan sa 2 times 7. Okay? Yun ang commutative property. Next is the associative property. Okay? So, associative. So, yung associative property, grouping, okay? Grouping ng addition or multiplication does not matter. Doesn't matter. Okay? So, for example, a plus b, parenthesis, plus c should be also the same as a plus b plus c. Or, a times b times c should be also equal to a times b times c. Okay? So, for example, minus 2 plus 5 plus 9, wherein ito yung naka-parenthesis, equal yan sa 12, and then equal din dapat yan sa minus 2 plus 5 plus 9, wherein ito yung naka-parenthesis. Okay? Or, kunyari, multiplication, minus 3 times 7 times 2 equals sa minus 3 times 7 times 2. Okay? And yan ay equals sa negative 42. Okay? So, yun yung associative property. Next na we have is the distributive. Okay? So, sinasabi lang sa atin na yung multiplication can be distributed over addition. No? So, meaning A times B plus C ay equal sa AB plus AC. Okay? So, very particular yan, no? AB plus AC. And actually, you can also distribute over subtraction. No? So, A times B minus C ay equal sa AB minus AC. Okay? So, just take note na sa subtraction, kailangan in order siya. Okay? So, kung B na una dito, dapat B din mauna rito. Okay? So, for example, 2 times 6 plus 9 ay equal sa 2 times 6 plus 2 times 9, which is equal to 30. Okay? So, the next is identity property. No? So, identity. Okay? So, basically, kapag ka A plus 0, equal pa rin sa A, no? So, sa multiplication naman, 1, no? So, A times 1 ay equal sa A. So, kahit anong number, kunyari, 10 plus 0 equal pa rin sa 10. Then, kunyari, 1,000 times 1 equal pa rin sa 1,000. Okay? So, yun yung distributive property. So, we also have the inverse property, no? So, inverse. So, the inverse is basically yung kabaliktaran. No? So, pagka sinabi natin inverse, so, the sum, no? The sum of A and its inverse should be equal to 0. Okay? Or the product, no? Product of A and its inverse is equal to 1. Okay? So, for example, 7 plus negative 7 ay equal sa 0. Okay? So, negative 7 here, ang inverse ng 7. No? So, additive inverse ang tawag sa minus 7. Pero kung 7 times 1 over 7 equals 1, 1/7 here is called the multiplicative inverse. Okay? So, just the last property, no? We all know this, multiplicative property, okay, of 0. Okay, so basically, kahit anong number, x times 0 always equal to 0. No? So, kunyari, 10 times 0 equals 0, or 7 times 0 always equal to 0. Kahit anong number, kahit negative 2 times 0, equal pa rin yan sa 0. Kahit anong number, basta i-multiply mo by 0, lalabas pa rin 0. Okay? So if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below and I will try to answer them. See you again next time.